Storytelling, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful technique, strategy, or tactic that you can use when you communicate with other people. Why? Because the human mind is hardwired to listen to, engage with, and respond to stories. This is the reason why the Hollywood industry generates billions of dollars every single year. It's the reason why people binge watch things on Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime. It's because the human mind cannot resist a really good story. So the better you get at telling stories, the better your communication skills are going to be, the better you're going to get at selling, the better you're going to get at marketing, the better you're going to get at influencing and persuading other people to your point of view. Now, what I want to share with you today is tactic number 28 from this book, The Street Persuasion Playbook, which is when you tell a story, you should tell a story that is similar to someone that the listener can relate to. So it's important that the listener is able to identify and relate to the hero in the story. In fact, they should see themselves as the hero of the story. One mistake that a lot of people make is when they tell stories, they position themselves as the hero of the story, and that's fine as long as you are relatable to the customer or to the listener. That person needs to be able to project themselves into the story and relate to the hero of the story. And so if you tell a story, no matter how good, no matter how thrilling, no matter how captivating it might be, if you're telling a story that your listener cannot relate to, or you're talking about a hero or a character in the story that they cannot relate to, your story is going to fall flat. So, how do you do this? The first thing is, if you really want to get good at storytelling, you got to have a repertoire of stories to tell. You got to have 3, 4, maybe 5 stories that you know inside and out that you use in different contexts and situations when you want to get certain points across. Now, sometimes you might pick a story based on the right context, like maybe you're giving a sales presentation and you feel like, oh, let me pull out that story. But because you have this arsenal of stories, you might also know that it's not the right story to tell to this particular person, so you got to move on to another story. This is why you have to have a nice little arsenal of stories that you use in your repertoire.